The hearing room was tense, filled with cameras, journalists scribbling furiously, and the quiet hum of whispers echoing across the walls of Congress. Every eye was fixed on the exchange unfolding between Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator John Kennedy. It wasn't just another political sparring match, it was the kind of moment that had the power to echo far beyond Washington, stirring emotions across the entire country. AOC leaned forward, her voice sharp, her words weighted with conviction. Senator Kennedy, let's not ignore the role race plays in the inequities we're discussing here today. We cannot have an honest conversation about justice, opportunity, or equality without acknowledging systemic racism. Her words landed with a force that demanded attention, and the cameras zoomed in, capturing the intensity in her eyes. The room grew quiet, waiting. Everyone anticipated that Kennedy would bristle, push back, maybe deflect. But instead, he leaned back in his chair, hands folded calmly, and then leaned forward slowly, his southern drawl deliberate and unhurried. "Congresswoman," he said, pausing long enough for the silence to thicken, "tell me this, what do we want for every American child? Regardless of race, background, or zip code, what do we want?" The question hung in the air. AOC blinked, caught off guard. She had come prepared for a battle of statistics, policies, and ideology, but Kennedy's question was not a policy question. It was a moral one. His words cut through the noise, forcing the conversation back to something deeper than politics, the heart of the matter. He repeated softly, "What do we want for every American child?" Suddenly, the cameras seemed less important. The usual clamor of partisanship faded into something almost human. The room shifted from debate to reflection. AOC hesitated, her eyes narrowing slightly. "We want opportunity. We want dignity. We want safety. We want fairness," she finally replied, her voice calmer, almost reflective. Kennedy nodded gently. "That's right. And isn't it true, Congresswoman, that those desires don't belong to just one race? Don't they belong to every mother and father, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, or Native American? Isn't it true that in the end, what we're fighting for is the same thing, for our kids to have a chance, for their hard work to matter, and for them to live free and safe?" The words didn't come across as a dismissal of her point, instead, they reframed it, grounding the discussion in shared humanity. His question wasn't meant to silence, it was meant to unite. For the first time in the heated exchange, AOC's posture softened. She glanced down for a moment, her usual fire tempered by something different, something she hadn't expected. A reminder that beneath all the arguments and rhetoric, both she and Kennedy were fighting for the same dream, though their roads to get there were different. The journalists scribbled, but the story th.